morning, friends, students, especially students. Welcome to my channel. This channel I am making particularly for the students who want to go or take admission or who are appearing for or preparing for an entrance exam to take admission into degree college, that is engineering degrees. So students from the background of diploma, polytechnic, and ITI, those who want to take admission into diploma, those who want to take admission into the degree. So they have to go or appear for examination. So this series I'm making for the students where I will teach you, explain you what are the important points, how to study, especially only one subject, that is electronics and telecommunication. Of course, it is also helpful for the students having chosen a subject that is instrumentation, electrical and electronics and related field, like few of the things for computers and artificial intelligence. So this will be helpful for you, all the students from different state. Please remember these examinations are conducted at different state: Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Delhi, and many more states, right? So this series, I'll make a small videos where you will be taught the important points and hands-on practice with a question answer sessions. Okay, I'll put some important questions for you. You can prepare. Possibly you may get those questions in the examination. That is the point. Okay, so this is a preparatory videos, small videos in different series and different topics, and we will prepare you for the same. I already run a channel. As you know, there are on projects and how to go learn electronics and communication. Okay, so this is the thing. My name is Bipin. I have a 40 years experience in the industry, teaching and consumer electronic industry. So I'll be guiding you through this small videos. Please do watch and learn and share with your friends. Happy learning. All right, students. So today is our first class. And as you know that our topic is Diploma to Degree, Lateral Entry Exam Success Series. So in this series, we are taking a topic that is the first topic. We call it as electronic devices and the circuits. In this particular topic, there is a subtopic, what we are discussing today, that is basic electronics. We will study about voltage, current, power, and few of the laws. Okay, so we will see what is voltage, then the current and the power. So I will just explain you what is voltage, current, and power one by one. First, we'll discuss about what is voltage. All right. So 2-3 points, very important points you have to understand. That only points you have to remember. So voltage is also known as electrical potential difference. One word in a single word is what you should call it as electrical potential difference or potential difference. Okay, so voltage is nothing but it's a potential difference. It is denoted by symbol capital letter V, and SI unit for voltage is volts, right? So 3 things you have to remember when we study in electronics. What are those things? That is, one is definition and understand what is its work. Okay. Second is its unit, and third is its type or what. So voltage, like there are 2 type of voltage, that is AC volt and DC volt. That's we call it as a type, AC and DC. Okay. So this is about voltage, that is potential difference. SI unit is volt. Okay. So this point is important for us. Now we'll discuss about the current, right? So electrical current is a measure of amount of electrical charge transferred per unit time. Okay. It represents the flow of electrons flow of electrons. This particular word, you please catch it up. Flow of electrons, okay, through a conducting material. Naturally, conducting material, only the current can flow, okay. So conducting material, the SI unit of electrical current is amperes, capital A, okay. So what is current? It's a flow of electrons. Again, please remember the first point, that is definition, is flow of electrons. Second is the units. It is amperes. Mainly it is counted in amperes. Third is type. Again, you have two type of current, AC current and DC. Okay, let's go to the third point. Electrical power. Okay, power is the rate at which electrical energy is transferred by electrical circuit. One sentence, if you know, that is more than enough. The SI unit of power is watts, W, right? W is the SI unit, that is watts we call it, or other words we call it as joule per second. From one form to another form, suppose you take a speaker. If you want this thing, the energy of sound from the coming out from the speaker is also measured in power. It is written behind that the speaker, this much is the watt capacity of this particular speaker, correct? So this points you have to remember. Right. So we will discuss now about the laws. So mainly you have to remember two main laws. There are different other laws also that we will study little later. But in the beginning, you have to understand two laws, that is Ohm's law and Kirchhoff's law. Ohm's law, as you can see on the right hand side here, there is a triangle type of this, V and VIR. So V is equal to I multiplied by R, or R is equal to V divided by I, or I is equal to V by R. That's why this has been made. So you have to formula you have to remember, meaning that is voltage across the resistor is directly proportional to the current through it and the resistance. Helps. What is the use? Helps calculate known value in the simple circuit. Please remember, we'll find some questions also. We'll do some question related to this. Second law is Kirchhoff's law. In Kirchhoff's law, there are two type of laws, that is Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff's voltage law. That is KCL and KVL. Okay, so Kirchhoff's current law, as you can see, its rule says the total current entering a junction equal to the total current leaving out. Okay, entering and leaving is this equal. Whereas the Kirchhoff voltage law says the sum of all voltage around a closed loop equal to zero. Right? The sum of all voltage around the closed loop is equal to zero. The formula you have to remember, you will write the formulas. I have not taken the formulas. You can find out the formulas and you can write it down. Ensure conversion of the energy. Usage for what? Ensures conversion of the energy. Right? So these are the two main laws. We come to the final part, that is you are preparing for the examination, what type of questions you will get and what are the other type of question and their explanation. So here I have taken few of the question. According to that, you have to prepare. Some of the questions are very important. You have to understand the answers I'm going to tell you, and little explanation also I will be giving about this. So all questions in the examination, MCQs, okay? MCQ, multiple choice question. That means multiple choice will be given, and from there you have to select the correct answer. So first question example we are taking. Ohm's law defines the relationship between what? A, B, C, D. So A is voltage, power and time. B is current, capacitance and resistance. Third is voltage, current and resistance. Fourth is power, energy and current. So according to V is equal to I into R, the correct answer is C, that is voltage, current and resistance. Okay, the second question we are taking or we are discussing is, if the voltage across a resistor is doubled and its resistance remains constant, the current through it will, what will happen to the current? It will, whether it will be, option is A is half, B is remain the same, C is will be double, D it will be quadruple. So the correct answer is C. The reason is, According to Ohm's law, I is equal to V by R. Current is directly proportional to voltage. If V is doubled and R is constant, the current will be doubled. Okay, so that is the reason. Okay, the third question is the unit of electrical power is watts, W, or 1 watt is equal to what? The options are A, 1 joule per second, B, 1 volt per ampere, that is V by A, that C is 1 ampere squared times of ohms, that is A square multiplied by ohms, or D is all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. The fundamental definition, why the reason being, the fundamental definition of power is energy per unit time. So 1 watt is equal to 1 joule per second. Second part is electrical power, P is equal to voltage into current. So W is equal to 1 volt into 1 amp. Using Ohm's law, V is equal to I into R. Power can also be written as P is equal to I square R. Or so 1 watt is equal to 1 amp square into 1 ohms. That is the main reason. Okay, so we'll go to the next question, that is question number 4, which is on Kirchhoff's law. Please remember Kirchhoff current law, that is KCL, is based on the conservation of what? Energy, A, B, charge, C, momentum, D is voltage. The correct answer is charge. Kirchhoff current law, the reason being the Kirchhoff current law, right? The Kirchhoff current law states that the algebraic sum of current entering a node or junction or circuits is the consequences of the law of conservation of electrical charge. Charge cannot be created or destroyed at the nodes. That is the reason we have chosen the correct answer as charge. The fifth question is a circuit. In a circuit, element that supplies power to a circuit, like a battery, provides high resistance. Okay, sorry, the A is high resistance. You have to, which we provides a high. So option A is high resistance, option B is electromotive force, option C is alternative current, option D is high capacitance. The correct answer is B, that is electromotive force, what we call it as EMF, electromotive force. So the explanation as why this is the answer is this: an EMF source such as battery or generator provides the energy to move charge through the circuit by creating a potential difference voltage across its terminal. Correct? The next point or the next question is 6-3 resistance. This is a mathematical question on this thing. So 10 ohms, 20 ohms and 30 ohms are connected in series across 60 volt battery. What is the current flowing through the 20 ohm resistor? So correct answer is 1.5 amps. Given is 1 amps, 1.5, 2 amps, 3 amps. So how we have calculated it? In a series circuit, the total resistance R total is the sum of resistance R total 10, 20, 30. That is 60 ohms. The total current from the battery using Ohm's law, I is equal to V by R, is I is equal to 60 volts divided by 60 ohm. It comes to 1 amp. In a series circuit, the current is the same through all components. This is very important. Okay. So therefore, the current through the 20 ohm resistance is also 1 ampere only. So sixth question we have seen. We will come to the seventh one. So in a 100 ohm resistor, dissipates, and a 100 ohm resistor dissipate 4 watt of power. What is the voltage across it? Whether it is 10 volt, 20 volt, 40 volt, 400 volt. These are the 4 options. So the correct answer is 20 volts. Use the power formula P is equal to V square by R. Reading for voltage V is equal to Y P into R multiplied by your values. That is the value V is equal to 4W, that is 4 watts into 100 ohms is equal to 20 volts if you calculate it. Okay, this calculation you have to do it. So the answer is 20 volts. Now we will come to the question number 8. According to Kirchhoff's voltage law, that is KVL, in any closed loop of a circuit, the sum of voltage, the option is given as A, the sum of voltage across all element is 0. B, the algebraic sum of the voltage drop and EMF is 0. This is the correct answer. Rest the C and D, you can just check it by yourself. So KVL, why it is so? KVL is based on the conservation of energy. It states that the sum of electrical potential difference between voltage and source around any closed network is 0. Right? So that's why the EMF is 0. Question number 9, the SI unit of electric current is very simple. It is ampere. Electric current is defined as the rate of flow of electric charge. The SI unit is ampere. I told you the 3 points, watch definition, units, you have to be very, very careful and you have to remember, which is equivalent to 1 coulomb in a charge passing through a particular time. So these were for the first video, these are the few of the questions. I will be sharing this PDF also, and please watch and just repeat the similar questions. The values can be changed and you can practice by yourself. We will talk or we will discuss in the next class, the next important topic. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.